Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today we are going to study about the properties of inverse trigonometric function. So basically we have 6 properties of inverse trigonometric function. So sometimes they are asking 2 marks 1 question from these properties. Otherwise it will help you for solving the exercise problems. So 2.3 properties of inverse trigonometric function. In that the first one is sin inverse of 1 by x is equal to cosecant inverse x. To prove this, first you have to consider cosecant inverse x is equal to y. So when it goes to that side, x is equal to cosecant y. 1 by x is equal to 1 by cosecant y. 1 by x is equal to 1 by cosecant y is sin y. When it goes to that side, sin inverse of 1 by x is equal to y. So from the equation 1, sin inverse of 1 by x is equal to y is equal to cosecant inverse x. So similar way, cos inverse of 1 by x is equal to secant inverse x and tan inverse of 1 by x is equal to cot inverse x. So the second property is sin inverse of minus x is equal to minus sin inverse x. So whenever sin, tan and cosecant comes, then sin inverse of minus x is equal to minus sin inverse x, tan inverse of minus x is equal to minus tan inverse x, and cosecant inverse minus x is equal to minus cosecant inverse x. In these intervals, this property will hold. To prove this property, first you take sin inverse of minus x is equal to y. So minus x is equal to sin y. So x is equal to minus sin y. We know that sin of minus y is equal to minus sin y. So sin of minus y. When it goes to this side, sin inverse x is equal to minus y. From 1, y is equal to sin inverse of minus x. Therefore, sin inverse of x is equal to minus sin inverse of minus x. So, minus sin inverse x is equal to sin inverse of minus x. Similarly for second one and third one. Third property is cos inverse of minus x is equal to pi minus cos inverse x. Similarly for secant inverse and cot inverse. Whenever cos, secant and cot inverse comes, then you should subtract it from pi. Pi minus cos inverse x, pi minus secant inverse x and pi minus cot inverse x. So to prove this property, first you need to take cos inverse of minus x is equal to y. When it goes to that side, minus x is equal to cos y. X is equal to minus cos y. We know that the formula minus cos y is equal to cos of pi minus y. So when it goes to this side, cos inverse of x is equal to pi minus y. So from 1, y is equal to cos inverse of minus x. So when it comes to here, cos inverse of minus x is equal to pi minus cos inverse x. Similarly for secant inverse of minus x is equal to pi minus secant inverse x and cot inverse of minus x is equal to pi minus cot inverse x. So the fourth property is sin inverse of x plus cos inverse of x is equal to pi by 2 and tan, cot, cosecant and secant which is equal to pi by 2. So how to prove this? Just we are taking this sin inverse of x is equal to y. First we are taking sin inverse of x is equal to y. So x is equal to sin y. It is very simple. we are changing this trigonometric function sine to cos. How to change this? Cos of pi by 2 minus y. Cos of pi by 2 minus pi is equal to sine y. So here it will become, when it goes to this side, cos inverse of x is equal to pi by 2 minus y. So cos inverse x is equal to pi by 2 minus, so y is equal to sine inverse of x. So it will be sine inverse of x. When it comes to this side, cos inverse x plus sine inverse x is equal to pi by 2. So sine inverse x plus cos inverse x is equal to pi by 2. So similarly for these two properties. So the fifth property is tan inverse of x plus tan inverse of y is equal to tan inverse of x plus y divided by 1 minus x into y. So to prove this property, first you need to take tan inverse x is equal to theta. This implies x is equal to tan theta. And you take tan inverse of y is equal to phi, which implies y is equal to tan phi. So from the trigonometric formula, tan of theta plus phi is equal to tan theta plus tan phi divided by 1 minus tan theta into tan phi. So here tan theta can be replaced as x. So x plus y divided by 1 minus x into y. So when it goes to that side, theta plus phi is equal to tan inverse of x plus y divided by 1 minus x into y. So here theta and phi can be replaced as tan inverse x and tan inverse y. So tan inverse x plus tan inverse y is equal to tan inverse of x plus y divided by 1 minus x into y. Similarly, second one, tan inverse x minus tan inverse y is equal to tan inverse of x minus 1 divided by 1 plus x into y. So in the sixth property, 2 tan inverse of x is written in the form of sine inverse, cos inverse and tan inverse. So to prove this property, first you need to take tan inverse of x is equal to y. So this implies x is equal to tan y. So for the first property, sine inverse of 2x divided by 1 plus x square. So sine inverse of 2 into x means it is tan y. Tan y divided by 1 plus tan squared y. So this is the trigonometric formula for sine 2 theta, that is sine 2y. So it remains with 2y, which is equal to 2 into y means tan inverse x. For second property, cos inverse of 1 minus x square divided by 1 plus x square. So cos inverse of 1 minus x square means tan square y divided by 1 plus tan square y. So this is the formula for cos 2y. So 2 into y, which is equal to 2 tan inverse x. Similarly for third one, 2 tan inverse x is equal to tan inverse of 2x divided by 1 minus x square. So here 2 into tan y divided by 1 minus tan square y. So this is the formula for tan 2 theta. Tan inverse and tan gets cancelled. So 2 into y is equal to 2 tan inverse x. Next we will move on to the example problem, that is example 3, sin inverse of 2x into root of 1 minus x square is equal to 2 sin inverse of x. So to prove this, take x is equal to sin theta. Implies theta is equal to sin inverse x. So first to consider LHS, that is sin inverse of 2x root of 1 minus x square, which is equal to sin inverse of 2 into x means sin theta into root of 1 minus sin square theta. So here always sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So cos square theta is equal to 1 minus sin square theta. Cos theta is equal to root of 1 minus sin square theta. So here sin inverse of, just replace root of 1 minus sin square theta is equal to cos theta. So 2 into sin theta into cos theta. So 2 sin theta cos theta is a trigonometric formula for sin 2 theta. Therefore it get cancels, and 2 theta, 2 into theta means sin inverse x. So sin inverse of 2x into root of 1 minus x square is equal to 2 sin inverse x, which is equal to RHS. So second problem is sin inverse of 2x into root of 1 minus x square is equal to 2 cos inverse of x. So here you need to take x is equal to cos theta, which implies that theta is equal to cos inverse x. So substitute here, consider LHS, sin inverse of 2 into x means it is cos theta into root of 1 minus cos square theta. Here sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So 1 minus cos square theta is equal to sin square theta. So root of 1 minus cos square theta is equal to sin theta. So sin inverse of 2 into cos theta into, it will become sin theta. So sin inverse of, this is the formula for sin 2 theta. Therefore sin 2 theta, which get cancels, 2 into theta, which becomes 2 into theta we considered as cos inverse of x. So LHS is equal to RHS. So the example 7, prove that tan inverse of x plus tan inverse of 2x by 1 minus x square is equal to tan inverse of 3x minus x cube divided by 1 minus 3x square. So to prove this problem, we have to take RHS and LHS separately. So first you take RHS, that is equal to tan inverse of 3x minus x cube divided by 1 minus 3x square. So here you put x is equal to tan theta, so that theta becomes tan inverse x. So here tan inverse of 3 into x means it is tan theta minus tan cube theta divided by 1 minus 3 tan square theta. So this is actually a formula of tan 3 theta. Theta, which is equal to 3 into theta means tan inverse x. So now you consider LHS, that is tan inverse x plus tan inverse of 2x by 1 minus x square. So from the property tan inverse of 2x by 1 minus x square is equal to 2 tan inverse x, that is it will become 3 tan inverse x. So this you take 1 and this is 2. From 1 and 2, LHS is equal to RHS. So before going to solve any question, we have to keep some important points in our mind. So here we have 5 points which will help us in solving the problems. Here the first one is understanding of the problem, which means you will have to read the question properly, read the question twice and understand what has been given and what must we do further. So then second point says considering the variable as a trigonometric function. So when we look at the problem, we need to consider the variable as a trigonometric function, or we should think every variable in trigonometric form and then start solving the question. So moving on, the third point is about learning formulas. This is a very important thing we must do. When you look at some problems, maybe in some problem the variable is considered as a tan theta, in some other problem it is sin theta. Here you may have a doubt that why it should be tan theta. What if it is a sin theta? Actually there is no any perfect answer for your doubt, but if you study formulas thoroughly, then you can easily tackle the question and you can easily consider the variable in terms of trigonometric function. Therefore, you should learn the formulas clearly. Anyhow, I provide you list of formulas that you study properly. Better you keep on separate small notes to write the formulas and make the habit of glance all those formulas before going to sleep every day. So fourth one is making rough sketch of the solution, which means you create some rough sketch of the solution. Sketch in the sense you will create some solution steps in your mind about what I did and what can I do further and how the last answer step will be. Sometimes you need to follow trial and error method to solve the question. And finally, the fifth point is practicing and comparing different questions. So as you solve more and more questions, you become stronger in these problems, and as you compare, you may get perfect in these problems. So with these steps, the solution for the problems will come to your mind in simple way. I am not telling these notes are applicable for every problems of inverse trigonometric function, but definitely it helps you to solve the problem in simpler way. These are some key points to remember when you are solving the problems as well as when you are practicing the problems. So example 4 is show that tan inverse of 1 by 2 plus tan inverse of 2 by 11 is equal to tan inverse of 3 by 4. So to prove this result, we are using property phi, that is tan inverse of x plus tan inverse of y is equal to tan inverse of x plus y divided by 1 minus x into y. So here you first consider LHS, that is tan inverse of half plus tan inverse of 2 by 11. Then apply the property tan inverse of x plus y, that is half plus 2 by 11 divided by 1 minus half into 2 by 11. So tan inverse of (1 by 11), 15 by 22 by 11 minus 1 is 10, 10 by 11. So which is equal to tan inverse of 15 by 22 into 11 by 10, that is which is equal to tan inverse of b by 4, which is equal to RHS. So example 5, express tan inverse of cos x divided by 1 minus sin x in simplest form. So in examination point, this question is very important, and this question is not in the variable form. This is in trigonometric form. So just think about the formulas. So what formula we can apply here? We can apply half angle formula. Half angle formula means here cos x can be written as cos square x by 2 minus sin square x by 2. And 1 can be written as sin square x by 2 plus cos square x by 2. Minus this sin x can be replaced as 2 sin square x by 2 cos square x by 2. I will write it. So tan inverse of cos x can be written as cos square x by 2 minus sin square x by 2. 1 can be replaced as cos square x by 2 plus sin square x by 2 minus 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2. Okay. Here, this is in a square minus b square form. A square minus b square is a plus b, a minus b. A square minus b square is equal to a plus b, a minus b. So here it will be tan inverse of cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2 cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2. Here it is in a minus b whole square formula. A minus b whole square is equal to a square plus b square minus 2ab. So here it will be cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2 the whole square. Now, cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2, cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2. So, this gets cancelled. So, cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2 by cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2. So here we are dividing whole throughout by cos x by 2. So cos x by 2 by cos x by 2 is 1 plus sin x by 2 by cos x by 2. It is tan x by 2 by cos x by 2 by cos x by 2. It is 1 minus sin by cos. It is tan x by 2. This 1 can be written in terms of tan pi by 4 plus tan x by 2 by 1 minus here 1 into, so tan pi by 4 into tan x by 2. Okay. So this is actually formula of tan of x plus y. Actually tan of x plus y is equal to tan x plus tan y by 1 minus tan x into tan y. So here it is tan of pi by 4 plus x by 2. So tan of pi by 4 plus x by 2. So pi by 4 plus x by 2 is the simplest form of this question. Example 6, write cot inverse of 1 by root of x square minus 1 in the simplest form. So solution for this problem is, first you have to put x is equal to secant theta, implies theta is equal to secant inverse x. So first you consider cot inverse of 1 by root of x square minus 1, which is equal to cot inverse of 1 by x square can be replaced into secant square theta minus 1. So 1 plus tan square theta is equal to secant square theta. So secant square theta minus 1 is equal to tan square theta, root of secant square theta minus 1. Of secant square theta minus 1 is equal to tan theta. One by tan theta is cot theta. Theta is equal to secant inverse x. So the last example is example 8. Find the value of cos of secant inverse x plus cosecant inverse x. So here, from the fourth property, secant inverse x plus cosecant inverse x is equal to pi by 2. From the property 4 of 3, secant inverse of x plus cosecant inverse x is equal to pi by 2, and cos of pi by 2 value is 0. So as I mentioned, you should be very thorough in formulas. You should study the formulas clearly so that you can tackle any type of questions in a inverse trigonometric function problems. So anyhow, I will provide you a list of formulas that you study properly.